Okay, so straight away I'm gonna say this plot line just got very interesting because now Shorter of all people is in in a position where he has to betray his friend, which is quite bad for him. And plus, he has to kidnap Eiji, who was basically going back to Japan. And basically, whole point about this arc seems to be the center of this arc seems to be Eiji, because remember the opening. In the opening, to what we know, AG is with the gang and stuff. So it does seem like this whole arc is gonna be centered around AG and him overcoming the the difference that between him and Ash. Like Ash, he said to Ash this episode that he's pretty useless to him right now. So in a way, he would be he would most probably be the one to help out and be the center attention of this arc. That's at least that's what I'm getting from this arc, at least certain from a certain episode. At least that's what I felt like it implied. Like AG might be the one to be the center of this arc, because in the last 6 episodes we saw uh we saw Ash was the center of the arc. He was the one who was basically doing most of the stuff, and obviously Shorter is is this is obviously the main attention right now. But I feel like the focus may go soon to AG, because basically Shar just was told to kidnap AG, so it may go to AG because this arc seems to be centered around him and Yut Lang and the Lang Clan. I think so that Land Clan. I think so. That's what it's called, Land Clan. Around them. So yeah, it may be that way. So it seems like a simple thing to do, and we also get a glimpse of um I forgot the guy's name. That's funny because I remember the guy's name right now, and now I forgot him. But we see his family, the one who was in jail with Ash. We uh, we see his family, and basically we see how he he has a wife who's basically an ass-kicking woman, it seems like, and she was basically shooting her off her husband, and then and then they have a kid and everything. And in the last episode, they come on. Uh, I I swear to God, if some shit happens like Ash's shit in the next episode, I don't even know what to say. Like, just keep your kids away. Keep your keep your wife hidden. Like, just yeah, keep your husbanders away from from these people. Like, this shit is. I don't think so that's gonna happen. I most probably think so it'll be a kidnapping if anything. But I swear to God, knowing this series, there is no guaranteed. Who knows who might get molested next? it's it's just completely messed up. So n- that's why I'm not sure about it. Like, phew, that's gonna be one tough hell, if anything. And my Windows starts to. All right, Windows, great timing. So yeah, but anyways, it's like so many things come into the factor, because you're not sure what will happen to a certain person when a certain person meets that certain person, if you know what I'm implying. So it just is so it just is so it just is so like tough to predict with this series. And one of the things I like about this series is this is the dark horse of the season, and this is definitely it's without any doubt one of the best seasons of this anime. Of this anime? What the hell did I just say? A season of this anime? One of the best anime of this season. I'm losing my words. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's definitely one of the best animes of the season, to be honest, with the storyline and plot, because it doesn't feel very much forced in, unlike some of the plots which feel very forced in when it comes to dark stories. Like a lot of plot seems a lot there's a lot jumbled them together and you don't understand anything, and you just have this rush going on for the series, while this doesn't seem that convoluted, and which kind of makes it pretty good, to be honest, a pretty good dark series. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode of uh Banana Fish all over. I thought this was the least out of all the 6 episodes. I thought this was the least killing of the killing in the episode. Like there was actually no killing or no pedo molesting. Like no pedophiles. This is the first episode there is none in it. So yeah, I will give this episode the prop to do that. So brilliant job. Brilliant job. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode. I felt like this was a little heartwarming touch with a little emotions and stuff in this episode. There wasn't much action, but still it was a pretty good one. A decent episode, to be honest. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. And I'll see you next video as always. Peace.